Welcome to the Sigma Empath Podcast Rant Edition. I have no guests. It's just me rambling, ranting. Today's topic, very relevant, very significant. The TikTok ban. Ooh. What I'm about to share is not necessarily popular opinion. I'm looking at it from a different take other than we are losing our precious TikTok. There's more to it than that. The TikTok ban from the perspective of an empath. And I would love your feedback on what's happening currently in society and how you feel about this as an empath. And I want to go one step further. I did a reel that broke down the 4 levels or stages of being an empath. And if you've reached the stage of being a conscious empath, this message is really for you. But it's a collective message about my biggest takeaway from the TikTok ban in regards to the social impact, the morality aspect of why this ban is happening. Most people will agree that the TikTok ban is some political motivation driven by big corporations, the oligarchs who have power and are afraid to lose control. And people now are taking action. And it's just a reminder how the people truly always have had the ultimate power. But what happens is, through our subservient nature, through our unease of speaking up and ruffling feathers, through our fear of the consequences of going against the grain, we stay silent, we stay timid. And this is one of my big missions when I do promote empathy, in particular, the conscious empath, is our mission is just not here to feel the pain and the hurt of other people. It's a beautiful thing unto itself. It's a beautiful thing. But I think there's a bigger context, a bigger, broader brushstroke about what the empath's journey is about. Depending how far down the metaphysical you want to go, the paranormal, the empath is a shining light. And now it's a question of, what are we supposed to do with this light? We know when we feel injustice. It reeks a mile away. We see it, we smell it, we feel it. It's in our bones. We know that it's wrong. And the TikTok ban, we all know, unless you're just a totally selfish, narrow-minded, and I don't like using insult, but for me, if you don't understand what's happening with TikTok, the guise of the Chinese are stealing our data, and it's a threat to national security, I personally don't buy it. Let me know if you do. Let me know, in fact, let me know what your take is on the TikTok ban, what it means for you. What's the bigger picture? What's really going on? We're told it's a national security threat, that the Chinese are stealing our data. We all know this. The modern world is all data-based. Everybody is taking data, selling it. We are basically now, our information is driving the economy because everybody is able now to market and target specific demographics based on all this information. And TikTok is no different. But what TikTok is doing, and this ties in for me, TikTok is doing what the conscious empath is doing, what historically the conscious empath has done. That is, speak up, raise awareness, and empower other people to also speak up. And that's how we create change, by speaking up, by fighting injustice. Martin Luther King, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And so really my main point that I want to get to now is, it's a beautiful thing that people are threatening to boycott Meta. And I'm one of those people. I already deactivated my Facebook account. I never had WhatsApp. I think I had it for a minute. But I already deactivated my Facebook account, and I had a large following. I haven't had Threads on my phone for a while. I haven't used Threads in a while. I will also deactivate Threads. I went off Twitter the minute Elon Musk bought it. And I'm going to be a bit hypocritical here with what I'm going to say, but I'm going to preface this. I'm fully aware of my fallacies, and I've got to also look inward and find the courage to do this next step. Instagram has helped me build my coaching business. And I have a collective of over 200,000 followers on two of my platforms. And so I'm at a dilemma now, which again, I'm reiterating my hypocrisy, my complete transparency. I'm at a loss as to how I'm going to delete those apps for now. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get there. But my point is this. People have decided to boycott all the Meta platforms. Why? Because TikTok has impacted them directly. So now they're pissed off because it's impacted their lifestyle directly, which is a level of convenient empathy. But if we look at the bigger picture, this is an opportunity now to really evaluate our value in society. People are speaking up because TikTok is impacting them directly. But all those people who are now speaking up about the TikTok ban haven't necessarily spoken up about all the other injustices of the world. I'm a straight man. I stand up for gay rights, LGBTQ. I'm pro-gay rights. I'm pro-gay marriage, but I'm a straight man. I'm pro-protect women from misogyny. I am pro those things. I will take the time to listen to what a gay person or a woman has to tell me about their journey so that I can learn from their perspective, not my perspective. So I'm all about justice everywhere across the board. And I'm also going to say this. I am on the side of Palestine. This might alienate a lot of people. I just see, when I see any form of colonialism, any form of invasion, any form of genocide, my country of Africa, of the Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo. I was born at a time of civil war. And so these things are also dear to me. But my point is, if you're a true empath and a true conscious empath, and you understand the pain that injustice causes, I'm challenging you to speak up across the board against all forms of injustice. That's how we collectively shift the planet. On a spiritual level, there is allegedly a war between, so to speak, good and evil. We are on the side of good. I want to be on the right side of history. But we can't just choose our battles when it only impacts us directly. If we fight injustice collectively across the board, and we speak up, and we take action in our daily habits, and the best way to impact any bully, any mega corporation, big pharma, the nutrition industry, the medical industry, insurance, is to not give them your money. So my invite to you, my challenge is start being very intentional and selective about who you're giving your financial resources to, because that empowers them to continue their bullying, their manipulation, their greed. And as a conscious empath, justice to me is really important in any capacity. Again, let me know what your take is on what I've just shared. Do you agree? Why? Do you disagree? Why? Just keep it respectful. That's my only ask. And again, my objective as a conscious empath is I'm adamant of making the planet, this beautiful planet that we have, better in terms of human decency, human connection, human respect, elevating each other, love, authenticity, all those beautiful romantic notions, utopian notions. I subscribe to them. And I do the little bit that I can in the way that I know how to try and create positive ripple effects. I'd love to hear your comments. And again, if you do comment, please be respectful. I am open to healthy disagreement. Support each other in your comments. If you agree with somebody else, let them know, hey, I'm on your side, or let them know I slightly disagree on that one. But it's about community. Really, this is what this is about. What I'm promoting here is a collective community that is going to make an impact and shift the darkness, the greed, the evil of a society that is becoming so narcissistic. And we have to be the antithesis of this new dimension of almost going back to the dark ages where such an elite few controls so much. When ultimately the people always have the power. And the more they divide us in any capacity, the more power they have. It is time. to unite and focus on our commonalities and make the difference. Thank you for listening to this Sigma Empath Podcast rant. I have nothing else to say at this point other than I'm trying to tame my frustration.